Minecraft, a game that's had many ups and downs, too many to even count. It broke records and was the first game to ever reach 1 trillion views on YouTube. In this video, you will understand how something so simple gained so much success, and what we can learn from what Minecraft and the creators of Minecraft managed to do. This is how Minecraft became the greatest game to ever be made. A unique idea with a spark. It's the year 2009, your name is Marcus Persson, and you've come up with a different game design. It's a big risk. You spent most of your money on this game. And today's games are just first-person shooters or 3D platformers. But you proceed with the idea anyways. You release your first alpha and then it's a huge success. Marcus Persson received massive amounts of support since the release of his alpha of Minecraft. It was great, but now he had to come up with the rest of the game. It's currently just a blank canvas with some grass and this weird power that your character has. So, how did he manage to gain such success? Well, at the time, games like GTA 4, Call of Duty, Metal Gear, and Smash Bros were out. And past that were just the same type of games in different skins. Games were starting to get boring, and people just wanted something new. The promises that Marcus Persson was making made it seem like a whole new genre of games was about to emerge. That's why something that looked as weird as this gained so much popularity in the beginning. Suitability for all ages. Minecraft became a big game. We all know that. However, due to its big popularity, there was inevitably going to be people who weren't really too excited about the game, seeing that it's meant for children, and that's completely understandable. Why did people find that the game was designed for children? Well, for starters, the developers themselves weren't actually helping that thought. They hosted things such as Minecon, which had fairly cringy moments, like this kid asking a simple question but getting stage fright and not managing to say the words correctly.
Question on this left side.
I was wondering, what's the recommended amount of dedicated RAM I should have to a server?
What also didn't help was the initial digitized cartoon style of the game. This at a glance made the game seem like it was meant for children, and that's understandable. However, the people who were saying it's just meant for children weren't entirely correct. The game had something called multiplayer, and in order to play multiplayer, you had to research Minecraft servers, then type it into the search bar, which would allow you into the server. Games children might be drawn to would be the building and creative games. Meanwhile, some adults would be drawn to high-paced, stressful game modes that would require skill and strategy. Without having the knowledge to go and research, you're stuck with single player, which is a survival-based game mode where you're all alone in a world with no limitations. Something that a child might like. But the multiplayer was something different. It opened the game up to more of an adult fan base, allowing for programmers to come in and make their own servers and create games within the game itself. The simplicity of the game. Minecraft was the first video that was uploaded to multiple YouTube channels such as PewDiePie, who's the most subscribed individual YouTuber, Markiplier, a marketing genius on YouTube, and Jacksepticeye, a person who just has a lot of emotion. These 3 people are all within the top 83 YouTube channels. The top 0.0002% of all YouTube channels out there. The reason as to why Minecraft was picked as their first YouTube video was all for the same reason. The simplicity that drives a great storyline. The not understanding of certain things which requires input from the viewers themselves and experience gained by the player. The story starts off with you landing in a world you're not too familiar with. You find out that you're alone, You see a tree and experiment to find out that you can craft tools by mining blocks and using them for something greater. The day starts to come to an end, and something more to the game unfolds naturally. You're surrounded by monsters, suggesting to you that there's something more to this world than just mining and getting better gear. The game is simple enough to be understandable, yet still has some complexity to challenge the mind and keep you playing. So let's summarize. Minecraft managed to gain popularity and maintain that popularity because it's a unique idea that is different from any other game. It's suitable for all ages, so it's open to all markets. And finally, the game is simple. It has a seemingly complex story. All of that can teach us something about the success of something. It can be compared to the metaverse. It's a completely unique and new idea. It doesn't follow the same path as everything else, and it does it confidently instead of in fear. That is what brings success.